yellow flag, green flag, yellow flag. It's Norris. Norris is retiring. Welcome back to some more F124 driver career mode. We're heading to Singapore in this episode. Last time out around Azerbaijan, we had a decent race, finishing P3, just behind inches, maybe even centimeters behind Oscar Piastri down the start-finish straight. But yeah, that was a decent finish, starting from the back of the grid. McLaren's currently standing strong in the constructor standings P1, so we want to try and add to the tally. Also, one other thing that I didn't show you was that R&D wise, there are regulation changes, but I have protected everything for McLaren, and yet, well, not everything, we're missing the durability side. I was hoping to get at least one additional percentage of what is recognition. There we go. But I actually lost one. Maybe because Lando got a better qualifying position. I qualified so far back. I don't know. But anyway, heading into Singapore, let's see how this race weekend goes as Red Bull takes the hit for being the best R&D team on the grid. But yeah, let's head into Singapore. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate your support.
As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying here in Singapore.
Here we go then for qualifying around Singapore. One new thing that I'm trying out today is dropping our AI level during qualifying only to 105 AI. Mainly because the AI is a little bit unreasonably quick in qualifying. So we'll give this a go and see if we're more competitive and more realistically on the track. So let's give it a go, see how it goes, and we'll assess afterwards. Check out our first lap here. Closest up the line, and we're sitting P1. It was a decent lap, but maybe 105 is a little too low. We'll see. There are many other cars that still need to set their laps, so we'll see. Well, we got a 3/10 gap to Max Verstappen, so that is promising, but also possibly a little... We'll see. As we said, let's head into Q3 and see how it goes. Joe, Vesti, Behrman, Hülkenberg, and Albon knocked out. Alright, let's cross the line, cross the line. Let's see. And it's fastest. Again, fastest. I don't know what Russell put on the board, but we're looking good and beautiful. Oh, 15 thousandths between Russell and myself. It's much closer now. It is getting there. Porsche, Ricardo, Hamilton, Tsunoda, and Perez knocked out. Red Bull struggling with Perez. Sounds like real life. See our first lap here. P7. Alright. Things are starting to heat up, for sure, as the track acclimatizes. One more lap at the end. See where we put this car. Let's see, crossing the line. Is that going to be pole?
You've got pole position.
Locked in for that lap. Absolutely locked in. Well, I gotta say, just under a tenth ahead of Max Verstappen. I think that's slightly better. I'll take that. Now we bump up to 108 and head into the Grand Prix. Lando Norris P3. Looking good for McLaren this weekend.
Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. Things have changed slightly around the Marina Bay circuit. 4 corners have been taken out, the lap length reduced to just over 3 miles. That might be a welcome relief to the drivers, might be even more of a relief for their brakes. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. The rookie lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Fernando Alonso, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Fittipaldi, Sainz, Ocon, Perez, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Théo Pourchaire, Albon, Russell, Hülkenberg, Behrman, Vesti, and Zhou Guanyu. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Ready to go for the race weekend, or the Grand Prix, the main show of the race weekend. Yeah, we're just gonna head into a one-stop strategy, medium to hards, drop our fuel by a little bit, maybe go to 35 laps. Is that too ambitious? It might be a little too ambitious. We'll go to 49 kilograms instead and start this race. All right, let's get this race underway then. Let's get a good start and run away with it. Lights out. Max Verstappen had a good start, but I had a better second and third phase of the launch. We just keep going. I'm on medium, so I can't be using the soft braking points. Also, the car is heavy. We just put 49 kilograms of fuel in the car, so it's going to be a little more... it's going to have a little more inertia into corners. So far, so good. Oh, Verstappen and I pulling away quickly here. I like that. We could be in a group of 2. And then we can trade DRS and run away with it. Or rather, I trade places with Verstappen, use him as my DRS pole for the rest of the race. I don't know what the gap is. I haven't seen where Norris is, so let me know. I think I might put in a cinematic here, just to show you the gaps, because 2 seconds is pretty big gap, although Norris is starting to catch.
DRS is
All right, let's start pushing.
We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Car's not as responsive as it was in qualifying. I think it's a tire difference. The medium tires less grippy than the softs, of course. Okay, Verstappen might get through with that DRS. I don't know. He's still some ways away. A little lockup of the rear. It is sliding about. The rears are sliding about. It's a problem. It's with the new handling model. That thing happens often. Rears giving out. I am running 4850, so rear wing is at 48. Maybe that extra 2 clicks is necessary, but I don't know. Oh, Norris catching up. Verstappen, we gotta go. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. We're letting these guys catch. This was not on the menu today. Alright. Norris with the fastest lap. He's pushing.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Darn. Verstappen did not have enough momentum to get past me. They've caught up. We got a long DRS train. I'm in real trouble. Let's see. Good exit out of that corner. Allows me to get a little bit of a head start, but that DRS is really pulling Verstappen along. Verstappen looking, but bails out of that move. Might be the defense we need. Using that battery down that straight. I mean, obviously we do. We don't have the joy of using DRS because we don't have anyone ahead of us. Ooh, that was close. I thought I smashed the car. Okay, so far so good. Oh, green flag, yellow flag.
The track is clear, green flag.
Okay. Who is it? Not sure. Someone's retiring. Verstappen's nearing, but unable to get past me at all. That ERS is pretty strong. It's a Haas. Carlos Sainz out. Alright, we dumped the battery here. We should be in the clear.
Okay, mate, we need to save up some ERS. So
Relax,
let's focus on charging it up,
relax.
please.
I've been charging up all this time, Bruda. I think it's relatively easy to get that objective. We're all doing fine.
Great stuff, mate.
There we
You're
go.
in the
Now I
target
can
well
dump
there.
it.
Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head
Alright,
down.
we're keeping Max Verstappen at bay. Waiting for Lando to have a lunge at Verstappen, but Verstappen's just keeping ever so close to me and keeping Lando at bay. So, I mean, he is a multiple world champion.
Caution, caution.
Alright, you cannot cross me here. You cannot pass me here. Although it's green flags now. So they just about moved Carlos's car out of the way. That's fine. We just keep going. It's looking good. We dumped the battery here and we got some... So 0.4 seconds, so 4 tenths, 5 tenths is about a comfortable gap to Verstappen. So... just want to maintain that. Hold on. Just about breaking DRS on Verstappen. Oh. Nah, he's just about inside, I think. Our tires are pretty much gone. They're feeling very flimsy. Oh, wheel spin out of that corner now. Yeah, they're less grippy. Yeah, out of corners, I am struggling. Gotta drop my differential massively here. Think I might pit this lap a lap earlier than our already a lap early
Okay,
pit
mate,
window.
lap times are a little erratic at the moment. We need consistency, so let's try and stabilise
Brother, I'm pitting. Like this lap or the next. Why are you giving me this objective? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? I asked that way too many times to Mark. I think he already knows the answer, that his IQ is room temp. Nah, not room temp. Now it's gone freezing. His IQ moves with the seasons. And I'm not talking about Singapore seasons here. Talking about North America, Europe seasons. That was dangerous.
Right, let's
We're
have you
boxing
in at
this
the end
lap.
of this lap, please.
I don't think I can keep Verstappen behind for much longer. These tires are done.
Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus
Here we
on
go
the
then.
pit stop.
Please give me a good pit stop. No one else is in. I'm just early. Hard tires on.
Okay, let's go.
Yes,
now. Come on.
2.5.
That was a
Let's
fantastic
go.
Stop, faster than we were expecting.
I will have the fresh mediums also set for if there is a late safety car.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Oops. Cross the white line. Can sue me. As always. Send an invoice to my McLaren motorhome. I'll be sure to burn it. Fines? Yeah, I'm fine. I don't pay money for being fine. Here we go, here we go. Made it to Joe. The last car on the grid.
Lando's coming in for his
Teammates
stop now.
in. First group, the first pit stop group is in. Vesty, will you go in? Do you have priority over Joe? No, you don't. This is problematic.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us.
Let's see.
18.4 seconds.
Through we go. I'm well ahead of Verstappen. Oh yes, the undercut is beautiful. And Behrman gives me a little bit of DRS here too. You beautiful man. Alright, another group is in. Essentially, that's the rest of the field.
Drivers stopping now.
Which McLaren driver? We're all in. Lando already pit last lap, bro. Oh, I've gone wide a little bit. First exceeding track limits warning. Oi, oi, oi. Need to lock in. I got a little upset over Mark's stupidity. His... Where's Singapore? Is that like October? His October weather IQ. I mean, to be fair, October was pretty warm, at least in the Europe, North America area. I think globally, just globally, October was a hot month. Things only got cold recently. Snow only started falling like recently, the past couple days. So it is a bit weird. It's Mark's IQ having a fit.
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Engineer quiet.
Copy that.
Climate change is a myth. It's just Mark's IQ having an issue. Oh, yellow flag, green flag, yellow flag. What's happening behind us? It's Norris. Norris is retiring. No. Oh no. Lando Norris is out. Shucks. So there's no one to keep Verstappen at bay. He's now just gonna leather it. So we meet again, Mr. Max Verstappen.
Okay, information on Verstappen. Okay, they're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
I jinxed him. I jinxed him. He has car problems. Oh, he's slowing. He is slowing. Oh, he's slowing down. Come on, Alonso. Giga Alonso time. Make life difficult for Max Verstappen, please. Already gained a second. It's beautiful. Only a handful of laps left. 7 or so laps left. Come on, Alonso. Can you catch up and make life difficult for Max Verstappen, please? I would appreciate that. That was not a great turn, but we'll manage. Just wanted to check in and see how is it going with Max Verstappen. He has fallen.
Oh, great stuff. You hit that target.
He has fallen
Really
off.
Good job.
Bro fell off. About to be in a battle with Piastri. Alonso 3 seconds behind. Piastri and Verstappen in a battle. That was a horrible turn again. I need to lock in. Alonso catching up. And there we have it. 3.5 seconds ahead of Alonso. And we're going to finish in P1. 108 AI. Beautiful. Man, real strong pace. Verstappen down in P5 after that engine issue or whatever issue he was facing. Man, really fell off. Nearly spun the car, but that's okay. We win the Singapore Grand Prix.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done, mate.
What a great race it's been then. Another classic Singapore Grand Prix. And they've held on to take the checkered flag here today.
And it's one thing to win, but to win like that in total dominant style, that was a fantastic drive, and it is not one that we see very often.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
Beautiful work today to win the Grand Prix with Alonso P2 and a Piastri P3. Some good gaps going. 3.3 to Alonso and then another 8.5 to Oscar Piastri. Stroll, Verstappen, Fittipaldi, Ricardo, Ocon, Hamilton and Perez in the points with Albon, Russell, Tsunoda, Pocher, Hülkenberg, Zhou, Vesti, Behrman rounding out the finishers with Norris and Sainz failing to finish. 127.3. Norris was 0.3 faster than I was. Okay. That's a shame that we couldn't get the fastest lap today. It's 369 points for us today. 144 point gap to Max Verstappen and a 160 point gap to Lando Norris. And as a team, we are 245 points ahead of Red Bull. Red Bull and Aston Martin constantly equaling each other. I think they were level terms heading into this race, and they maintain it. Wow, that is fascinating. So Alonso and Stroll, who are in P2 and P4, that's 30 points. Max Verstappen with 10 points, and yeah, it shouldn't be equal, but somehow it's equal. I don't know. Maybe it's another team that was there. I think it may have been Mercedes. Mercedes may have been tied with Red Bull. I don't know. I might be waffling out of my bum here, but it is what it is. Another beautiful race down, and we're heading to the next one, which I forget which one it is. My mind is all over the place, but we have some strong momentum on our side. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care, and I'll see you guys for a new video tomorrow.